What is up, guys? PK here, and it's official. It is official. I might just be the single best crafter in New World history. Okay, it might just be possible. I was doubting myself. I'm not gonna lie. After the last 100k video, I wasn't too sure. Right? I wasn't too sure because I did another 100k recording, which didn't go that well either. But ever since I joined my new company, 𝒮𝔴𝔞𝔤𝔢𝔯𝒮𝔮𝔲𝔞𝔄𝔬 I have been printing legendaries like there's no tomorrow. Keep in mind, every time you craft a piece of high tier jewelry or armor crafting or really a weapon or anything really, it's a 1 in 6, right? So 16.66666 to infinity % chance of hitting a legendary. I was doing things like crafting 7 amulets and hitting 4 legendaries, right? Like that's insane. That is actually insane. I was printing so many legendaries last night, and then it happened. I crafted the single best amulet. I have probably gone through 100,000 in crafting materials 10 times at this point. I'd make 100,000 gold. I'd buy Asmodium crafting mods over a few days. I'd liquidate everything I've crafted over the next 2 to 3 days while buying up Asmodium. Then I'd repeat the process, and I've been doing that for weeks. I've probably gone through 1 million gold in crafting stuff. And this is by far, the single best item I've ever crafted. Of course, it is helped by the fact that now you have timeless shards. So for those of you that don't know how timeless shards work, it's really quite simple. A timeless shard is specific to a given item slot / weight class, right? So there's specific ones for crafting medium gear as opposed to crafting heavy gear, just as one example. Then there's of course one for amulets, one for rings, and one for earrings. Now right now I'm in my strength build, which is why I don't have super amazing items. I mean, they're decent, but it's not really in my primary build. It's just something I'm doing whilst leveling up my Warhammer and Great Axe. But back to crafting. I crafted what is probably the single best amulet in the game. Like, we've already gotten offers for it, upwards of 150,000 gold. Okay? Like, behold the piece. 25 constitution, health, divine, and purify. This is an absolutely insane amulet. Like, this is so insane that I don't even know how to describe how insane this is. Like this thing has perfect rolls, okay? Perfect rolls. Health, divine, and purify. So 9.4% extra to your health pool. That's like 1,000 health. 9.5% more health from all incoming healing effects, whether that's healing from other players, or health potions, or regeneration potions, or literally just like life leech. Okay? Like literally just having life leech on your ring would also be increased. And then you have purify. When you are hit whilst below 50% health, you lose all debuffs. 90-second cooldown does not trigger from persistent damage or dot effects. That is an insane PvP piece, okay? Absolutely insane. That's not the only good piece I made last night, okay? That's not even close. Let's take a look here. My orders. Also made this one. 25 strength, divine, and health. Not lightning. Lightning protection is obviously not amazing. It's only good for people using like the musket of unseen power. They'll put a gem in it that gives it lightning damage. But nonetheless, this one in of itself go for 45k. I imagine with the 3rd slot, right, being perfect and it being constitution. Oh my god! Like I'm not joking. We've received several offers over 100,000. And then, of course, we have, just a couple of legendary. These are not even all of them. Like, these are by no means all of them, because I crafted for several people. These are just my own legendaries, right? These are just my own legendaries. Unfortunately, the legendaries that I crafted in question right here, I crafted for a dude who asked for 3 pieces for the first time, right? And he got this. Like, how lucky do you get? Like, oh my god. 3 pieces and he gets this. And it was so funny because the first 2, they were kind of trash, right? And I'm like, guys, because you didn't throw gravity wells on me, because our company's named 𝒮𝔴𝔞𝔤𝔢𝔯𝒮𝒮𝔮𝔲𝔞𝔮𝔬 it's because you forgot to throw gravity wells on me. You need to throw gravity wells on me, and then I'll craft you an insane legendary. Boom. Here it is. Unfortunately, I wasn't recording that part, but if you watched the stream from last night, we were just printing legendaries. Like there was no tomorrow. Like, it was actually ridiculous how lucky we got. And so from now on, every time I craft jewelry, I ask someone to throw like a gravity well on me or like into the air randomly. I'm not actually superstitious about it. I know it has absolutely no effect, but it's kind of fun, you know. That's more about the hype, so to speak. So anyways, I just thought I would share this item with you guys before we most likely sell it, because it's a best in slot. Right? It is a best in slot. So what's speaking for not selling it is the fact that it's a best in slot, right? We have a war tomorrow, which I might stream, or at a minimum I'll record it. But like this is so insane. And again, the reason we're selling it, despite it being a best in slot, is that if you guys have watched this not dev post, but like dev talk for like an hour and a half, where they talk about the future of the game, where they're going with it, they mentioned that the gear score cap will likely increase in January, right? So it's likely going to be late January, but in late January, the maximum gear score will likely be bumped up to 650, we think. I believe items have been data mined all the way up to 650. I believe there's even an achievement for equipping full 650 gear or something like that. So there are hints that it's going to be 650. But in any case, we thought, you know what, that's like in a month and a half-ish, right? So why don't we sell it? And then we have the goal to buy better gear when that patch hits, and everyone's gear is going to be not worthless, not redundant, but you know what I mean, right? Well, we're gonna have to craft some new stuff anyways. So yeah, shout out to 𝒮𝔴𝔞𝔤𝔢𝔯𝒮𝔮𝔲𝔞𝔡. Homies. Thanks for all that new support. And yeah, I'm telling you, I'm the best crafter in the world, guys. It's official now. Not only did I craft the single best amulet in the game, but I'm also the single only person in the universe to craft a 201 gear score 𝒮𝔮𝔲𝔞𝔤𝔤𝔢𝔯𝒮𝒮𝔮𝔲𝔞𝔤𝔤𝔢𝔮𝔮𝔬𝒡. I challenge you to find a 201 gear score honing stone. Is it useful? No, not at all. But it is like a trophy, a definite proof that I am indeed the best crafter in the universe. No, I know it's pure chance, and this was just a random bug. So, but yeah, guys, just a little bit of a couple of crafting tips for you guys here, just before we move on. Always, first of all, always buy your timeless shards, whether we're talking jewelry or weapons or gear, it doesn't matter, okay? Don't craft 595 to 600 stuff without a timeless shard, okay? It is 100% worth the price. 100%. It's going to prevent those awkward crafts where the stat combo just doesn't work. It's always worth it, right? You need to buy your timeless shards. You need to put in buy orders for whichever profession you're doing, whatever you're trying to accomplish. Put in buy orders for those timeless shards immediately. Then, of course, the crafting mod comes on top, and then your given stat. So if we're doing, for example, strength, it would be like iron battle metals. Yeah, these iron battle metals. You need 10 of these, right? If you're doing a strength item. If you're doing constitution item, we're talking iron guardsman's insignia. Right, if we're talking dex items, it's leather beaded straps. Buff leather beaded straps. No, these are for dex. Right, so on and so forth. And you combine those, and yeah, that way you can guarantee both the perk and the stat line. And yeah, then hopefully you might end up with one of these guys. Because like, this is by far the best item I've ever crafted. And like, of course it was for some. I'm happy for him, don't get me wrong, I'm happy for him, but still, I'd be lying if I didn't say, I wish it was mine. Anyways, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. I apologize for not having uploaded in a few days, but I literally have been feeling like shit for 2-3 days. So haven't really had the energy until now, but much more stuff to come. And maybe we're gonna stream later today, because we have a huge crafting session. Craft a bunch of stuff. So much crafting. Like, crafting is just so much better now. It's amazing. Amazing. And as always, I love you guys. Stay awesome. Pizza.